Hi guys, how are you? So I would like to just bring a little video today. I know that I have been not able to be very to, here uh, with you guys. I have been very busy with some things very that I cannot delay. Very important too, but I was eager to come back and just to do a little video in the theme would be more about worrying. I have been very curious about this ability that we have, right, of a project, because worry is nothing more or nothing less than projections, and the projections that we make is all based on past experiences. So when we do worry, we are building our expectations very much based on the experience that we had in our past. So imagine this: we had experiences in our past about a certain situation, a specific situation, that it was not a good one. And we have that experience, likely will happen again, or at least I experience or a situation that looks like the same experience that we had, in the past. Our natural response of the body, since our body works with that sense of prevention or sense of preservation, actually. So it's more than natural that our body is going to react the same way, because it's going to be reading the situation as if it is the same way as before. And that's what constitutes also worry. Worry is a prevention, or is a preset a mode that the body has to help us to defend ourselves, or to avoid certain situations. But that preset mode is very important in cases that involve danger, or that involves things that we need to do very fast in order to keep safety and all that. But if we are in this mode constantly, over and over again, it builds the what we call the intrusion of worries or intrusive thoughts, and that in a long term is extremely defeating to our ability to think clear and to be mindful and to be in the present moment. So it's extremely important to analyze that when we are going, when we are over worrying, or when we feel. One of the ways that is actually important to notice is that how it is affecting our emotion. If we are usually very anxious about a situation, it means that we are engaging a lot with worrisome thoughts, or in likely irrational thoughts, intrusive thoughts, right? Um, Notice that when we are dealing with these intrusive thoughts, it means that we have been engaging over and over again with the worry, to the point that it becomes very patronized and very habitual, and we feel as if we don't have control. So that's what we call is intrusive. Intrudes my my mind, and I cannot control, and I'm worried. I'm afraid a lot of times of these thoughts. And so is just that we allowed in some way, this worry to become something bigger than it needs to be. So there is a way that can help, can decrease a little bit this urge, or this surge of worries and the intrusive thoughts. One of them is logging, with the approach of CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. When we log our worries or our thoughts, it really helps us to identify them faster, and to notice how they influence our body and our emotions, our behavior, our actions, our ways. So there is something that calls worry diary that you can build, And this worry diary is very interesting. Is you can build even in a notebook that you have, a little book that you can buy, and so then you can divide in columns, and you can put situation. So then you can put worry, kind of worry you have. You can put predictions. Well, I'm reading in here. Prediction. What is the worry prediction to happen? And in the next one, you put the intensity 0 to 10, where 10 is panic attack, when you feel extremely worried to the point that you feel panicky, right? Type of worry is the next one, problem, fear, or hypothetical, okay? And then next to it, you put the 0 to 10, where 10 is panic attack. So you're going to divide it. I'll show you here. Situation. See if, I don't know if you guys can see that. Of course, you can always elaborate the way that makes more sense to you. I always change it. I'm just reading based on this one here. But with my clients, I change. Sometimes I will add in here emotion, behavior that the worry is producing, the urge of action that you have when you worry like that. Urge of action is running or avoiding, or I feel like I feel like freezing in this situation, paralysis. So there are a lot of ways that you can really identify how worry can influence you when your ability to think clear. So with time, once you are logging all these, and journaling also helps very much. This is journaling a little better. When you log, you will feel likely more aware, and when we gain awarenesses of thoughts and emotions and actions, we are more able to change things. So just try to become as much more aware, more consciousness you get from situations, less reactive you will become, because you know that will be, you're able to identify, and so that is more under your control than not, right? And also try to engage in a lot of body stimulus, which means tactile sensations, five senses, mindfulness, and grounding techniques, where you count 5 things you can see, 5 things you can hear, 5 things you can touch, you can smell, and you can taste. And that can help you in a long term to, if you, let's say you don't have a log, and you are having that worry outside when you are driving and you cannot write down anything, you can actually do this exercise of grounding and mindfulness with your intention only, without needing to write down anything. Okay, so it's a beautiful day today here. I hope it's a beautiful day where you are. Blessings to everybody, and I'll talk to you very soon. Thank you so much. Bye bye.